Thank you so much for joining me. But remember, as you are joining, share the broadcast. Don't just read the caption or the description alone. Share it, like it. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends. Tell all of them. Mayegun today. So my golden advice for everyone that stumbles on this video or this broadcast is this. As they are cooking left, right, and center, be very careful. Don't die. My own is to let you know what is going on. So that we can counter your expected ignorance as an excuse. No one should really claim not to know what is going on. In fact, we believe that all of us knows what we are doing, including those who are defending the criminals ruining Nigeria. So please, if you are one Nigerianist, one Nigerian, you shouldn't watch this. So if you are the type who is politically correct, stay away. Everyone else, let's go. Thank you so much. But today, so this Sunday sermon today is going to be kind of filled with gists from the north to the south, from the east to the west, and then beyond the shores of Nigeria. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you once again from wherever you are joining. It is Mayegun Live. I know now that we have raised more awareness on the GMO seeds in Nigeria, and there are more revelations that are now coming up. Some of them I will share with you today. However, I am going to start from the drama, the continued drama in Rivers States. And then I will add my own view to that at some point. So, ladies and gentlemen, even though Fubara announced the swearing in of, the inauguration of 23 caretaker chairmen across the 23 local government areas of Rivers State, he and his guys have not really been able to take over the entire, the entire local government areas of the states. So yesterday, the NLC, who are no longer fighting for minimum wage, by the way, but we'll come back to that too. So they issued a stern warning to the Nigerian police to vacate all of the local government areas they are currently occupying, or they would have to deal with them. A presser was issued, and I think we should start from that.
Chapter of the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees demanding immediate vacation of all entrances into council areas by men of the Nigeria Police.
Consequently, the council of both NS and TC call on the Petitioner of Police to immediately direct the Commissioner of Police Rivers State Command to allow legitimate workers from the various local government councils to access their offices. Unanimously uphold the ultimatum issued by the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NOGE, for the Nigerian Police to vacate and allow unfettered access of local government workers to access their offices without further delay. The council in session unanimously condemned in strong terms the purported call for a state of emergency in Rivers State, by some supposed political leaders of the state, which in all ramifications do not wish Rivers State people well. While we appreciate people's rights to self-opinion, it is also important not to allow our self-centeredness override our sense of reasoning. In conclusion, the entire workers of Rivers State are hereby put on red alert of possible actions to protect and defend the interests of Rivers State workers.
The Rivers State chairman of Trade Union Congress, Ikechukwu Oyefuru, says the excuse that policemen were deployed to enforce law and order is silly tensions.
When we say we have put our workers, our members on red alert, what we simply mean is that if at the expiration of the ultimatum that we have issued through NORGE for police, for the IG of police to do the needful, by vacating the local government councils and allowing our members to go to work, we will be left with no other option than to deploy our union might to recover our right, because they cannot violate our right and then deny us access to daily living and then be enjoying themselves. So that is why we have put our members on red alert, because if they don't do that, we will carry out legitimate union actions to ensure that we continue to earn our living.
Meanwhile, the state chairman of NORGE, Clifford Paul, says the police should not prevent civil servants from accessing their offices.
For the local government workers, we are not politicians. We are non-partisan. You know, the man-hour so far lost. We are requesting the Inspector General of Police to direct the Commissioner of Police to vacate the premises of the local government councils in the Rivers State for optimal utilization of our councils. The state government has graciously, a few months ago, approved the payment of 30,000 naira minimum wage, approved the promotion of the local government, the junior and the senior staff of local government councils. So as a union, we are grateful to the state government for taking absolute care of the local government.
They follow the drama, right? So the NORGE, rather, are now given, they've given the police in Nigeria, the IG of police to give an order to vacate the local government areas. But some believe that, you know, it is still Wike. I pick up a song on the way here, and I'm going to use that before I continue. And I think they said these are the Fubara people, that all those who are still hiding, you know, like they should walk straight. If they are supporting here some Wike, then we'll continue.
Rivers Caucus, tell me something. Rivers Caucus, tell me something. You say, if you dey follow yes some Wike, no follow corner. Rivers Caucus, tell me something. Rivers people, tell me something. Rivers people, tell me something. You say, if you dey follow yes so Wike, no follow corner. Rivers people, tell you something.
We'll come back to that too. So 2 nights ago, Fubara, after the supposed, reshuffling of the grassroots structure, I mean the local government areas, which he hasn't really taken over fully yet. He's not slowing down. He's doing everything to dismantle those he believes are still loyal to Wike, and they are not hiding it. So he took the fight to the traditional rulers. So in Nigeria, they have a traditional rulers council, something like that. They don't rule anything. No. Most of them are just like a land grabbers. Some of them are like a smugglers and all of that, okay? Like whatever you can think of. But if you align with the government of your states very well, you could be protected and you will be celebrated too. So they said the chairman of that council in Rivers State still remain loyal to Wike even a year after. So they printed their 2024 Almanac calendar, right? And you have the chairman of the Traditional Council of Rivers State, the vice chairman, and all the traditional rulers. But there was no image of the state governor. Fubara took it personal. And this was what he did. Let's go to that.
I would like to draw your attention to a special, I call it a special insult that was melted to this government. The council produced a calendar for the year of our Lord 2024. And the governor's picture, the deputy governor's picture, was not in the calendar. I want to ask you, does it show any sign that that leadership is working with this government? I hope you have a copy of it. Does it show that that government, this your chairman, is working with this government? So I've decided today that we have to move forward by the special grace of God. The administrative lifespan of the chairman is 1 year, which is renewable, isn't it? So at this particular hour, I have to say that with the power vested on me, the tenure of Sergeant Alusi has terminated. So going forward, there is need to have a leadership that will accommodate everybody and move this council forward. I know a lot of you are very, very special and dear to me. But at this particular moment, so let me here today say that I'm not going to do as I wanna. I will continue with Ikoremeka. So, but the Ikoremeka that I'm going to do is going to be Ikoremeka of maturity, Ikoremeka that will serve as a father to all, and for us to also study what he can do. If he does well, maybe we'll ask him to continue. So let me, before saying other things, announce here, SSG and the Commissioner for Chieftaincy should note that the new chairman from this particular moment will be Eze Chike Wolu. He will be the chairman, and I believe strongly that he's going to do better and accommodate everyone.
So, the power play continues. He kept, trying to untangle what I can call the weakest hold on the state structure institutions. Okay, but it is not really going down well that much. In one of the rants from the weakest men, I got this.
There's a trending video. So Masawana that they will escort caretaker to this place. Hello? A farmer that visit a strange land stands on one leg. Yes. I swear. This is our own territory. Yes. This is our own zone. Yes. If you know how to shoot, we know how to dive it. Yes. We fought military before. These are good people. Yes. Yes. They killed us, but we did not die. Yes. And we defeat them. And that spirit still lives on. Yes. Anybody, no matter who you are, and you feel that we work for you as governor, and what you use to pay us back, is to kill us. My brother, we are not afraid of death.
Yes. No. Are we afraid?
No. 1993, my father younger brother was shot dead. The family did not collapse. So we are waiting for that bullet. We are waiting. We are not afraid of anybody. If the governor wants to scatter this state, we will help him to scatter it.
Yes. So.
We help him to be there.
Yes.
He is nobody. When I check his record, he's nobody. We have pedigree. We have background. He's nobody. Common civil servant want to try on people that took risks for him. Then those people that were saying that he cannot be governor are the ones that say they know how to shoot. Let them come and shoot. Is he not gone? We are not afraid. Once upon the man to die, and after that, you face your tomorrow. We are not afraid. DPO, I sincerely commend you. You've been trying. Keep trying. Let this place be calm. As far as time is concerned, we know ourselves. DPO, let me inform you. In time.
They want to die. We die here because of the war between criminal politicians. They are victims of, and others who can't be there physically like that. They are on social media. There are many voluntary slaves on social media, right? That are with that same mentality. Good morning. I don't go grieve for this one today. I don't go grieve for that today. In defense of the rogues that don't give a damn about them. And they know. Or maybe they don't. Because they know they don't give a damn about them. Wahala everywhere. 2-3 weeks ago, we entered the wahala of Emir of Kano or no Emir of Kano. That too was also, the wahala in Kano too is caused by political gladiators. They will pretend, oh yeah, I'm giving my people this. No. You see all this disruption, right? They are all contributing to what a failed country Nigeria has become, in part. Traditional institution in Kano. You know the old story, or maybe you don't. You know the story, but maybe you don't know the old story. But one thing you can't take out of it all is the political kickoff of it, because of political disagreement between political criminals. Yam. We would not know who is the Emir of Kano. Bayero is currently the Emir of Kano. But that is the one known to the court. Sanusi is Emir of Kano because he is the one known to government. Between these two, even though Kano has not erupted into any crisis per se, but the massaging of these two camps are enough to also tell you the contraption, in part, is completely broken by the supposed political class. Just like they broke everything. So in Kano, the one representing the government believes that Adobayero by law is representing government. He said, by law, Adobayero was never an emir. Then Adobayero's men also disagrees. Sanusi was never reinstated by law. In that regard, let's go to Kano. Yeah?
The action of the governor, His Excellency Alhaji Abba Kabir Yusuf, was to actually protect the integrity of the emirate as an institution. The institution, the Emirate of Kano, predates Nigeria and predates Nigerian constitution. So therefore, it's over 1,000-year history of people living together under one emir. And the previous administration of Ganduje decided to bastardize that history and take politics into it. So the politicization of the Emirates is what His Excellency promised during the campaign, that he is going to restore the lost glory of the state. And he's only fulfilling the campaign promise. This is not the first time an emir was deposed. because Ganduje did it. And when Ganduje did it, the Emir Sanusi, the 14th Emir, Muhammad Sanusi, left Kano without any rancor and decided to go away the state for peace to reign. So therefore, Sanusi is now back to Kano as the 16th Emir after the repeal of the law. Repealing of the law, which the court said affirmed its validity, confirms that there is no longer the emirates of Kano City, Rano, Gaya, Karai, and Bichi.
Right.
And I want to put it clear to the comprehension of everybody. Aminu Ado Bayero was never an emir of Kano. Aminu was appointed an emir of 8 metropolitan local government of Kano City. So therefore, with the revision of the law under one united Kano, the emirates that Aminu served does no longer exist.
But is referred to as the 15th emir of Kano.
Yes, he's 15th emir
yes.
because
do you
Kano
discountenance that? And with the reinstatement of Sanusi, he's also referred to as the 16th emir, meaning
yes.
that the position of Bayero before Sanusi came back is recognized.
Well, what I want to explain here is he was an emir of 8 metropolitan local government. That was Kano City Emirate, which was at that status because the main emirate was bastardized by Ganduje under the 2019 Emirate Law, which created Rano, Gaya, Karai, and Bichi Emirates. So therefore, he was 15th Emir of Kano, but his jurisdiction is not for the 44 local government of Kano. It's just only for the 8 metropolitan local government, which is now abolished.
Right.
And the judge, in his ruling yesterday, affirmed the validity of the law.
No doubt.
But yes, but nullified the actions of the governor after the assenting of the law.
Yeah, now
but
that
there's
the
one
court...
point here, Ngozi.
Okay, right.
The governor assented the law at 5:10 p.m. on the 23rd of May 2024. And the assenting of the law and reinstatement of Emir Sanusi happened concurrently at the same time, the same minute, the same day. So therefore, if you reaffirmed the validity of the law based on the fact that there was no court order at that time, so therefore that should be extended to the reinstatement of Emir Sanusi, because assenting of the law and reinstatement happened at the
Wahala everywhere. But there's something we need to quickly correct. Now, so that they try, okay, to mix and lie about history. And you know, when you repeat a lie many, many times, especially if you have repeated the lies for hundreds of years, then it'll become something that they will say, well, it's true, since nobody countered it. There was no emirate. There was no sultanate in any part of northern Nigeria until 1800s. Okay? There was no sultanate. There was no emirate. There were no Fulani controlling anywhere until the jihad of 1800s that saw to the slaughter and the killings of majority of the today's northern Nigeria's, what do you call it, tribes and ethnic nationalities, especially the Hausas. Right? But these guys who have managed over the time through politics as well, okay, so now start calling themselves Hausa Fulani. There was nothing like that. Okay? So there was never any emirate, any emir of 1,000 years. Bullshit. There was no sultan. There was no sultan until 1820s. And it was after the death of Efodio. He rejected the offer because he was supposed to be like a, Amir teacher. He was a teacher, Quranic teacher, that planned a jihad and killed all his hosts, all their leaders, everyone. And they call it the jihad for Allah, because the people were not following the pathway of Allah. There was no 1,000 years old emir